All right.
Well,
So you can tell me a little bit about it.
well, it just
All right.
goes up and down.
Nice. Can I go in?
Yeah, but we don't. It's
Not flat.
It needs to be level.
You can just go just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Should I just hit this button?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, it does. And what are these things for?
That's
Oh, you can have
outlets.
power tools.
You can plug this in.
Cool.
It's just a way to
Yeah.
give you power up when you're up in the air without having a cord draped down.
Oh, they thought of that. That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and so we have two power outlets here, and then we have up and down.
Right.
We
Okay,
have
so
this thing. It can come out.
yeah, I'll tell you about the outriggers here. Okay, this is the one I told you that was repaired. And there's what happened to the original. I don't.
Is that cast iron or
I
aluminum?
think it's pot metal or aluminum.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure really. But
So,
if you look at it,
your
looks-
job was to make something like that or better?
I did, and this is just solid steel.
Oh.
Looks a lot better.
You did say that it could have been even better.
I would, my estimation is that's better.
Solid steel?
Right.
Yeah, it's a solid block right here. I didn't know.
What you use to cut that? Grinder?
I actually
It
ordered.
looks so nice.
I ordered the metal, and they came in pre-cut.
Okay. So
But I have, you could just use an angle grinder and make it.
You have a
cut.
website to order metal to cut what you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
We had a Gennie lift that's missing a bracket like this,
Oh, did you?
and we're trying to find like some metal that fits in the groove, but
Oh, wow.
I couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually just tell them the specification you want, and they'll cut it.
Well, they had this bar.
Oh,
standard size?
The bar, and then I just had them cut it to the lengths I wanted.
oh, and then
They
you,
charged for the cuts,
oh,
but it was worth it. Right?
and then you tapped and die and made the hole and everything too.
yeah, it's Acme thread. That's a special thread.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
So, how long did that to make that happen?
To build it,
Yeah,
tap it.
to actually tap it and get all that material out and.
well, I have a drill press.
Oh,
so
there you
I had a pilot hole, and then I made a jig
Gotcha.
to get the angle right,
Wow.
and then we had the right size drill bit for the tap.
So half a day project?
Yeah, once I got everything.
Wow.
Sure.
I mean, that's talking, but to do is a lot of work.
Well, yeah.
It was very good, very impressive fix. It looked very nice.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Okay.
The bubble level. It's not working either. So I just use a regular level. You want to make it level
Okay.
when you actually go up and down. And these slide out. Okay. There's a little pin,
Oh yeah.
and you can take them all the way out.
Nice.
So do you want to go up farther? We'll level it up.
No, we're good.
Okay. All right.
I mean, when's the last time you used it?
I did some pruning on this tree last fall.
Where is 20 feet or 19? That
Oh,
very
gee,
first branch that's separated up there?
I don't think I took it all the way up. So
How high is this?
well, that's about 10. So it would go to the
Are you like 6'1"?
6'3".
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
6'3"?
Yeah.
So you think that's 10 feet?
Approximately. It's pretty close. Yes.
So how much do those windows? Is that a standard second story? Can your windows?
Pretty much. Yeah.
So you think it will make it all the way up there?
Yeah, you might have a little trouble at the vents.
But you could probably change those windows? Maybe?
Yeah, I guess you could. The biggest problem I have is with that is
The
this
roof?
little roof kind of you're sticking out a ways.
Yeah.
Oh.
But other than that, yeah. Or I guess if you
You wanted to change a window and you're really close, you could? Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
you could.
And then-
it worked best where the wall is just straight.
Yeah.
Right, nothing in the way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, can you show me the battery part?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is,
It has this built-in own charger,
there's the charger.
so you just plug in the house electricity.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's got a timer
Oh.
so that you don't overcharge it.
So it's not smart, but at least it'll charge.
Right.
And then-
yeah.
But when the amps go down, will it stop or it'll just continue, or it'll just?
Well, that's the reason for the timer.
Oh, so you got to think yourself.
I think we put the timer in at my company
Oh.
where
Yeah.
it came from.
Okay, so how many amps is this thing doing, right? Like
2, I think it is. Is that what
one
I'm
phase,
reading?
2 amps.
Oh, yeah, that. You can see that.
Yeah, 2 amps.
It looks like a 12 amp at the top end of
Oh.
the gauge.
Oh yeah, that's pretty serious then. Oh, DC 10 amps.
Yeah.
Oh, that's strong.
Well, yeah, when it first starts.
This was like a forklift connector here. It was a small forklift connector. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, you
yeah,
could.
I had a forklift with that same connector.
Right. Yeah, you could do that. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And then yeah. Do you know how much this thing costs new?
Well, if you bought a modern one, it'd probably cost you several thousand to buy it.
Nice.
They're a little nicer. I've used the newer model, and
I saw the newer ones on YouTube. YouTube has like these LEDs where if the outriggers aren't flat, then, or if the unit isn't flat, it'll stop electricity from going up. So that means like,
oh yeah.
like if it was like
right,
this, it won't
kind
go
of
up.
it's a kind of a nuisance. It has to be.
Yeah.
You have to have it level, or it won't.
Yeah,
and,
you can't
And the
Mickey Mouse
outrigger
it.
has to be made. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, they put like a gyroscope thing, and then if it's not level, then the electricity's not flowing.
Right. But this doesn't have that, so
Yeah.
you have to use your own brain and have it level.
Yeah.
Right.
And then once it goes up, does it feel stable up there, or is it scary? Or
It's a little shaky.
okay.
If you're nervous, then that might not be good. But if you trust it, then you're fine.
Does your neighbors know you have this?
Yeah, I actually have loaned it to.
Yeah. Any of my neighbors ask you, hey, can I
couple-
use it?
They've used it a couple times. You know.
You must have been like real popular with this in the blog.
Well, they seem to, they put it to use. Yeah.
I can imagine my kids want to ride on this thing.
Oh, sure. So yeah. Well, anyway, I don't know what you'd do with the old one, but there it is. For
Yeah.
fun.
That's like a good
Get a model if we need.
tells
maybe
you what
not.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? I guess I'll just lubricate it once in a while.
I'm not sure what you'd need to lubricate.
There's
You
no-
could put a little bit on here.
Yeah.
Because it can be a little bit of a pain to crank.
I was talking to Russ Z. If we maybe mod it to like all-terrain, like pneumatic wheels that go over to grass.
Yeah.
I've taken it off onto the lawn and just a little bit, and it's been okay, And just put a block
Right.
of wood
Spray
underneath
out
the
wood.
outriggers
Yeah.
so it doesn't dig into the
Yeah.
ground. And
Oh.
yeah,
Okay. And the wheels are like about the same size, front and back, or the back is a little bigger. I don't know. Looks like the back wheels could be a little bit bigger.
right.
So which one freewheels? So is the front one freewheels?
Yeah.
And the back one just goes straight?
Yeah,
that's
this
the
is
front, I
that's
think. Yeah, that's the caster right there.
So if you're gonna push it, which ones are you pushing from the back, or
I usually push from that side because it's easier.
it's
to,
easy.
Yeah.
And then you got this
Yeah.
the grip.
so you push from that side,
Yeah, it's easier.
and then if you turn, it's the butt that turns first, because the
Yeah.
front ones are forced to stay straight.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you have to turn it like this. And,
Have you ever loaded this on the pickup truck by yourself, or?
well, you know what? I used the forklift to load it the only time I've moved it.
Oh, the forklift fits right exactly in there.
Yeah, it's real handy. I've moved it many times in the past.
Wow.
There you
Yeah.
So I have like a giant oak tree that I want to trim. I was gonna get my forklift deep in there, and
Uh-huh.
put this thing on the forklift and bring me another 19 feet up so I can cut this tree.
Or if you have it, I think that might be okay as long as you don't get,
Oof.
you know, the tilt for
Exactly. That's a lot of room
Yeah.
right there.
So instead of like going through the fork, I might just put the fork underneath of it and then strap it down so it's closer to the forklift.
the. Oh,
So instead of further out.
go,
'cause the-
go this way. You know, well.
Yeah, I mean just basically get it anywhere closer to the forklift. And then
Well, that's the secure way. Is
yeah,
This way.
this is like the quick way. But if I'm gonna do it for a while, I'm gonna like strap it down to the closer to the forklift so it doesn't tilt forward. Because as I further go up, the more heavier I am to push the forklift the other way.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
But the forklift has like 3 stages, so it can probably get to your like 16 feet up here.
and then the
and then
19
this-
feet with this. That's a long ways up here.
Okay, we're good.
All right. So I think everything's good. We just have to take your battery out, give you
Okay.
some money,
All right.
and then
I'll go
we'll
get
load
a-
it up.
I'll go get a wrench.
Yeah.
and,
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for holding it for
sure.
me.
All right, you're quite welcome.
My friend Z is gonna start.